So we're done with the shoulder complex, and now we're going to move into the elbow, which is very painful. We're going to assume a little bit of edematous, pretty much stuck, excuse me, more or less in a 90 degree with a little bit of movement back and forth, 7 or 8 degrees in each direction, probably stuck in some degree of neutral pronation and supination. Not for the purpose of this video, but under a real clinical situation, I would probably check for some kind of nerve entrapment syndrome of the radial nerve, perhaps see if there's any referred pain from thoracic outlet. Over time, do the neuroprovocation tests that Maitland refers to, which I really like. And in general, do much more than, of course, this video can show. But for this one here, I'm going to focus on easing the pain of the 3 joints the best I can with grade 1 and 2 oscillations, and then moving into grade 3 minus or 3 oscillations to try to gently begin to increase some amount of mobility. Let's see, I'm going to assume, of course, there's no pins or anything else impeding the joints themselves. We will review the radiographs to make sure that there's nothing in the way of the joint, that the pins and screws have been further away from the actual joint, so I don't have to worry about that. I just want to return the accessory motion to all the joints with as little pain as possible, and also hopefully decrease any edema that may be there through the grade 1 and 2 oscillations. So the first one I'm going to do is a superior radial ulnar joint. I'm going to do an anterior posterior mobilization, grade 1, gradually moving into grade 3 in supination, and then I'll do it in pronation because it seems to flow well together. So of course I can't really do it in full supination because he wouldn't have that much motion, so just the best I can. I'm going to keep you comfortable like that, I hope. I've been surprised at how much I can really actually feel the radius and the play he's gotten here. Okay, so here is the head of the radius, right there. It's got a lot more forearm muscle than my son would have had, but he didn't want to do this with me. Alright, superior radial ulnar joint. I've got my thumbs over the very proximal part of the radius, and I'm going to start with very gentle. Oh, my hands are in the back supporting the ulna, and here we go. You can probably barely even feel that, huh?
Yeah, barely.
So I'm doing 2 to 3 per second if I can, just to try to ease up the pain. We're going to assume that about now you say, oh wow, I feel better. And I'm going to go into grade 2.
You're wonderful.
Oh yeah. He's paid to say that. And now I'm going to go into grade 3. I think that's what you meant by easing from one grade into another. I probably wouldn't be able to go that far on the first treatment with him, but maybe. And that's 10. So that was in as much supination as he could handle. Let me check my notes real quick. AP supination, yes, and AP pronation. I would pronate him a little bit more. I'm not sure if you really need to see that one. Okay. And again, going back. Are you getting sore? He did a lot of yard work, so his muscles are a little sore. Okay, there's grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, maybe 4. Let me see. Nope, there's 4. Okay, 3. I'm really pleased to be able to feel that in the back here, how much movement there is. So that was the transition. And now for the radial ulnar joint, I'm going to do posterior, anterior, and the radial ulnar joint. Maitland really likes all these for increasing flexion and extension, and I think a nice side benefit is it's going to increase the supination and pronation also. So here we are. You have to hold it. Oops, sorry, I forgot you have a broken elbow. I have a hurt elbow. So he's stuck here. So I can't do it in as much extension as Maitland would like me to do, but I'm on the wrong one. No, that's right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to find your radius. There we go. Sorry, I'm squeezing your muscles a little bit too much, huh?
That's okay.
I'm also on grade 1 there. And moving into grade 2. and grade 3. And that's good. Okay, relax your elbow. And last is the radial ulnar longitudinal. Let me get to there. Oh, sorry, I hear a kid. Excuse me.